Founded on the principles of charity, unity, and fraternity, the Knights of Columbus was established in 1882 by Father Michael J. McGivney, assistant pastor of St. Mary's Church in New Haven, Connecticut, and a group of parishioners. In this video, I review Kamala Harris and her anti-Catholic attack on the Venerable Knights of Columbus. Did you know that the Knights of Columbus helped change the Pledge of Allegiance in 1954 to include the words "under God"? The organization has raised millions for other charities, both faith-based and secular, such as Special Olympics, Habitat for Humanity, as well as Sisters of Life, March for Life, Persecuted Christians Fund, and the Ukraine Solidarity Fund. In 2018, during Brian Boucher's nomination hearing for federal judge, the then Senator Harris criticized the charitable and fraternal organization for being an all-male society comprised primarily of Catholic men, then criticized it for adhering to his faith core, or extremists, to use her words, beliefs about life and family. She implied that Boucher's membership in the group basically made him unfit for the bench, setting up Senator Mazi Hirono of Hawaii to ask if the nominee would have confirmed and his membership with this organization to avoid any appearance of bias. That's what they call a religious test for office, and it's illegal. The U.S. Constitution, Article 6, states, all executive, judicial, and legislative officers, both state and federal, are required to swear an oath or affirmation to support the Constitution. No religious test is required for any office or public trust under the United States. Several questions were posed by Harris, focusing especially on Catholic candidates. Harris grilled Boucher about his membership in the Knights of Columbus. Her written questions to Boucher were, since 1993, you have been a member of the Knights of Columbus, an all-male society comprised primarily of Catholic men. In 2016, Carl Anderson, leader of the Knights of Columbus, described abortion as the legal regime that has resulted in more than 40 million deaths. Mr. Anderson went on to say that abortion is the killing of the innocent on a massive scale. Were you aware that the Knights of Columbus opposed a woman's right to choose when you joined the organization? She went on to ask whether Boucher was aware that the Knights of Columbus opposed marriage equality when you joined the organization, and whether he had ever in any way assisted with or contributed to advocacy against women's reproductive rights. Responding to Harris, Boucher informed her that the Knights of Columbus is a Roman Catholic service organization with approximately 2 million members worldwide. The organization has a religious and charitable purpose, he continued. I joined the Knights of Columbus when I was 18 years old, and I've been a member ever since my membership, and it has involved me in participating in charitable and community events in local Catholic parishes. Harris posed other similar questions to Paul Maddy and Peter Phipps, Catholic nominees, who, like Boucher, are members of the Knights of Columbus. Among the questions she posed to Maddy based on his involvement in the Knights were, do you agree with Mr. Anderson's description of abortion as the killing of the innocent on a massive scale? Do you agree with Mr. Anderson that legal abortion in the United States has resulted in more than 40 million deaths? Do you believe that the fetus is entitled to any protection under the U.S. Constitution? To Phillips, Harris posed the following questions. Since 2011, you have been a member of the Knights of Columbus, a Catholic fraternal organization limited only to men. The Knights of Columbus state that they defend the right to life of every human being from the moment of conception to natural death. As a member of this organization, do you carry out this mission? If confirmed to the bench, will you defend the right to life of every human being from the moment of conception to natural death? Instead of focusing on the judicial philosophies that might guide to judges' decisions on the bench, she has chosen on several occasions to drill down on nominees' religious faith, motivated by the big belief that membership in a Catholic organization is a cause for suspicion and possible disqualification. The conservative organization CatholicVote.org, headquartered in Carmel, Indiana, is calling Vice President Kamala Harris one of the most anti-Catholic politicians ever. Are you a member of the Knights of Columbus? I would love to know your thoughts about Harris's questioning your integrity. Please share your experience as a member of the Knights of Columbus in the comments below. I'd especially love to get your feedback. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, shalom.